Many of you here are Beatles fans as I am, John Lennon fans as I am, and others of you are just visiting New York City and you're coming to one of my favorite spots, which is Strawberry Fields, the Imagine Circle, which is a tribute to our beloved John Lennon, who was murdered in 1980 just across the street. Everyone knows that his murderer, Mark David Chapman, who was pled guilty to second-degree murder in 1981, and he's been in prison ever since, and he's been up for parole, been eligible for parole since the year 2000, and he's gone before the parole board 9 times. Next week, he will go before the parole board for the 10th time. And the reason why I believe there's a possibility that he may be released is because if you look at the history just over the last 6 months, by the most recent parole board, you are seeing murderers, dangerous criminals being released back onto our streets. I'm here today to call on the New York State Parole Board to deny the release of Mark Chapman.
Out of all these friends and lovers.
Criminal, and the bloke's he's in jail, he's been given a free life in jail. He's not even been locked up properly. His wife's been in and stays with him and God knows what. It's wrong. He hasn't even been put away properly. He should never see daylight again.
I'm a huge fan of music and John Lennon and the Beatles. I grew up listening to their music. My dad's a radio DJ, so I grew up knowing what good music sounds like, and I think it's just terrible that someone who killed a member of the Beatles is going to potentially be let out of prison. It's just horrible.